extra time.
Well, it may well be a case of who's got most to give now. Fitness levels look good, and it's not any less competitive.
And we are already back underway. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Out for a throw. Played into the middle. Great leap! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! A great delivery and a finish to match.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Miranda de Ebro take the lead.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or dare I say, throw it away now.
Mattia. Gerrard plays it forward.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
A heavy challenge. Gerrard goes looking. Tries to switch the play. Tries to get it forward quickly. And time is up. Well, that's bounce-back ability, responding superbly to come from behind, shrugging off setbacks along the way, and well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get...
Gullit is fouled. Cruyff, good take, and he's had big chance! Superb goal!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
So, a breakthrough already. Has a hit!
Well, it clearly became one-eyed then. He just decided to force it.
And here's Immobile. Immobile! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Gullit very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full-contact contest. Real chance! It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Shot at goal! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, the run was really impressive, the finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
And it's Robben. And he's there to cut it out. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Turns and goes back. Goes for goal! Really well taken goal. And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Well, you've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Totti. Oh, nice touch. Pirlo. Belts one. Gave it a go, but off target.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
And it's Rijkaard. And here's Gullit. Gullit. Timely intervention. A chance! Oh, shooting chance! Played towards the front men. Looking to break out here. Inzaghi. Quick glance at goal. And the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And it's Robben. Gets away from his opponents. Into the middle.
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more missed than hit.
Chiellini. Has he found his man? Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Rijkaard. It's come through. Now it's Cruyff. And Cruyff! It's anyone's ball. Cruyff gets to Bullet! And in it goes! 2 up and threatening to pull clear!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
He goes long. Filippo Inzaghi. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Shoots! He's scored! Back to within 1! Interesting!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
And here's Hullet. Hullet. And help's available out wide. Hoists it forward. Cruyff looking to get on the end of this. It's a brilliant interception. Chance to break. We've reached half-time.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, the action has already resumed here. Lugo didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Forward it goes. De Rossi. And it's Totti. Pirlo. Hullet goes upfield. Robben looking to run onto it. He's got the... It's one! It's a goal!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Miranda de Ebro take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Chance to cross here, and he's cut it out.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Finds himself eased off the ball. Immobile. Referee has just said play on. Totti hits it!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
And here's Totti. Ball's loose, who's getting there?
Totti really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
And here's Immobile. He's got away. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hullet, and Hullet! And more, and more, and more! And surely battles it. Absolutely thundered in. Keeper, no chance.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. It's going to be a double change then. It's starting to look like a done deal now. He's got options out wide.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
Defender's on the back foot. Count. Immobile. And the counter is on. Gullit. Now it's Cruyff. And the flag has stayed down. It's deflected over the goal line for a corner. Oh, what a ball! And here's Gullit. Well, they can break here. Pirlo. Oh, really good feet from him. He's had a shot! And it's got through. It's come loose. Oh, real danger here. Has a hit! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So we have a double substitution going on here. There's the through ball. Immobile has a pop! Chiellini cuts. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Baresi drives it forward, and it's played forward. He's had a go! Seedorf. Chiellini positions himself well and cuts it out. Into the last 5 minutes. Pirlo hoists it forward. Oh, good interception. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Rijkaard drives it forward. Deftly done. Count. De Rossi. Now it's Insigne. Immobile. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Forward it goes. Rijkaard. So that's it, it is all over. Out-muscled, out-manoeuvred, outwitted. They just couldn't find any way into the game, and they are comprehensively beaten. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside. Well, good day to you wherever you are. You join us on a day where the weather just may have an impact. On a football match that has been much anticipated. It's dry at the moment, but the forecast is that it will be wet, perhaps very wet by the time the game is underway, and certainly by the time of the second half. The crowd, though, are shapes to shoot! Superb goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example. Oh, look, the keeper didn't know whether he was coming or going in the end, and he just got lost.
Milan trail at this early stage. How will they respond? And it's Hullet. Belts one! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Giggs tries to stroke it through. Well read, he sorted that out. And now they can launch a counter. He's made sure that that won't get through. And it's played forward. Oh, it's a chance! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, he cut straight through the middle, only to find he had no cutting edge.
Ronaldo looking to penetrate opposition lines. Going for goal! Oh, that is in for the pieces! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, look, regardless of whether the keeper could have done better or not, Peter, that was all down to the excellent movement in getting into the right position to apply the final touch.
Manchester take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho beats the offside trap. Forward it goes. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide...
Has a pop! He's still got it, needs help. Here's the delivery. He's had a go! He's missed, but not by that far.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Hullet. It's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho has it out wide and in space. Giggs. Shevchenko.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Van Basten goes looking.
Van Basten really just wasn't quick enough then. Well, his thinking certainly wasn't. Didn't make use of what I...
Big chance! And they've been caught out here. That has sent him sprawling. Hullet plays it forward. Gets the better of his man. Danger averted for now. Into the middle. And that has been clubbed away. It's come loose. Beckham tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, he's not going to get that. Giggs. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Cafu with a long pass. Now it's Ronaldinho. He slid it through. He can get that clear.
Giggs simply had to make that count, and he did it with some authority too. Wonderful.
Pullet drives it forward. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well played, he saw that coming. It's Ronaldinho. That's great strength on the ball. Could go all the way here. He's left his man. Ronaldinho, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, that was a mini show of self-confidence. It may spark another try or another trier.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Scholes. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were... Oh, real danger here! Ronaldo goes for the cross.
Manchester really are almost trying to pass the ball through a brick wall at the moment. You can see the sense of anxiety has now shifted to the stands.
That'll be the last act of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
The action has already resumed here.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Giggs. And here's Scholes. Out to the left it goes. He gets past his man. Here comes another cross. And once more, he hits it. It's anyone's ball. Not offside that time. Pullet gets it out to the wing. Hoists it forward. He's got options out wide. Manchester have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Gets up to head it! And oh! That's offside. Yes, it is. Cafu concedes a free kick for that. Shevchenko lobs it in gently. Done very well to intervene. Out for a throw. Plays it out to the flank. Well positioned to make that interception. Rijkaard.
Manchester have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a...
It's a mistimed tackle, and it is a penalty. Milan have themselves a chance from the spot. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it.
Well, it's always worrying that the psyche is affected after a missed penalty.
He's pinged one through here. Going through, real chance! Giggs with a shot! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Giggs did well there. He was onto it in a trice.
I might sound a little harsh here, but the keeper, I felt, could have done a better job in ensuring that ball didn't go back out into the danger area.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Manchester take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. It's a loose ball. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Gets it back. Hits one! Oh, the keeper's done just about enough.
Manchester know they can rely on the counter, and they've just expressed a warning.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Forward it goes. And Giggs! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Loose ball, who's going to get that?
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
He's had a goal! He scored! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Manchester totally rampant here. It's Van Basten! Inzaghi! He's put his foot right through that one.
Milan were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Has the through ball. Gets away from his opponent. Good challenge, excellent challenge. A real chance to break. Oh, good interception. Well, Inzaghi has been caught there, it's a foul. And it's played forward. Giggs. Has a hit! Oh, terrific save. Rijkaard drives it forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. Just brushed off the ball there. Well, that looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Maldini. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a promising ball. It's got through to him. Oh, looks like he's... Massive leap! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Milan present their opponents with the best possible chance here to increase the lead. saved it! This could fall anywhere! Cristiano Ronaldo hoists it forward. Now it's Inzaghi. Ronaldo. Van Basten. Now it's Inzaghi. Filippo Inzaghi hits one! He has done it! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Out of play for a goal kick. Played out to the right. Beckham is onto it and can take it up. And that is that. Milan, well beaten. There's no spinning this result. It could have been a whole lot worse. To summarise what we've seen today then, Jim.
Milan never really got into this game. Conceding early as they did seemed to completely undermine whatever had been put in place before they left that dressing room, and they just didn't readjust to it at all.
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. And we're underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, for natural skill alone, Rubinho. He can concoct a moment of magic to win this match, and although his box office value has waned in recent times, he pays no attention to that.
Shot at goal! And it's played forward. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Valencia, and it's Beckham. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Hit long and direct. Valencia. Oh, nice touch. Beckham. Beckham with the cross. Not offside that time. Rijkaard. He's made sure that that won't get through. And Basta going for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Van Basten simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
And through to the goalkeeper. Manchester ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Now can... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Tries a shot! The ball's loose, and he's after it. Pirlo! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Pirlo. Rubinho. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Scholes tries to get it forward quickly. Beckham. It's a brilliant interception. There it is! There is the breakthrough! A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Pirlo. Could be a chance here. Giggs. It's a promising ball. He's gone for it! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Hits one! And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Robinho. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Pull it. Well weighted. Goalkeeper's ball. And the counter is on. And it's Robinho. Defenders on the back foot. Now, and the finish! No mistake!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. That has put a stop to that. And Hullet! Mighty close.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Rijkaard gets his foot in there. Rijkaard puts his foot on the gas. He's through. And he's cut it out. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Shoots! He has done it! And they've got their lead back. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Shevchenko. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Dinks one in. That's the through ball. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Hoists it forward. Floats one over. There's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Beckham. Giggs. Good idea, just poorly executed. Vidic. And it's Scholes. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Oh, some tackle that. Shevchenko. Forward it goes. Maldini does well there, alert. Rijkaard plays it forward. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. That's not going to go down too well with his teammates. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goal.
He's gone for it! Oh, wow! An absolute pile driver! A finish right from the top draw! They are right back in business! Absolutely thundered in. Keeper, no chance.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
So all square, and not for the first time. Yeah, he's had a goal! Rijkaard. Done very well to intervene. Van Basten! And he's done it!
Well, this guy is just not your average footballer. Alert and sharp. And while one or two others were still digesting the manager's half-time team talk, he's already delivering another lead. What a good player.
That was a given. It always was.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
But he's had a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Keeper has beaten it away. Good save, he got a decent fist on that. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Van Basten. It's anyone's ball, and it's played forward. This could spell danger. Scholes plays it forward, and it's Gullit. Gullit plays it out to the wing. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's...
Has a hit! And yet another chance goes to waste.
Milan really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Hits one! And yes, it's there! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to...
Goes for goal! Hoists it forward. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cafu. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Scholes. And he's on. Scholes has a go! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And that'll be a goal kick. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Rijkaard. Nicely measured pass. Van Nistelrooy. Kaka. Forward it goes. Now a chance to break. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Roberto Baggio. Up for the header! And the follow-up! And it's there! And surely that settles it! Well, he was never going to miss from there.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. He's being closely tested here. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Oh, good interception. Giggs tried to play it through.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be...
Oh, real danger here! He's going after it. Had a shot! Away from immediate danger. A chance! Has a pop! He's scored! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! An act of charity gratefully received. Milan tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Shevchenko. This could fall anywhere! And the shot! They've scored! Well, surely that completes the demolition, if it hadn't occurred already.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
4 in the game. He is the man. Milan totally rampant here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And he's there to cut it out. Another corner then. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Rijkaard out to the right. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off.